What's up, world, and welcome back to another episode of Taj & Film Chill Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing another original film from our friends over at Netflix called Bird Box. Directed by Susanne Bier and starring Sandra Bullock, Trevante Rhodes, John Malkovich, Sarah Paulson, Jacki Weaver, Rosa Salazar, Danielle Mcdonald, Tom Hollander, Vivien, Blaire, and Julien Edwards, Bird Box falls in the drama, horror, sci-fi category of films. Here is the brief summary. 5 years after an ominous unseen presence drives most of society to suicide, a mother and her 2 children make a desperate bid to reach safety. Sounds kind of cool, and with a stacked cast and the fact that it was on Netflix, I wanted to give it a shot. So here's the gist. A tense mother, Malorie, sternly informs 2 young, unnamed children, a boy and a girl, that they will be going on a dangerous journey down a river in a boat. She strictly instructs them to not remove their blindfolds or else they'll die. Whatever. So in this post-apocalyptic tale of survival, the monsters will kill you if you see them. The story is told simultaneously at 2 different moments in time. The first being during the 5-year period after the initial event, where Tom and Malorie fight for survival and raise 2 young kids. The second timeline takes place during their journey down the river to what they believe might be a refuge of sorts. I know it sounds a little confusing, but it kind of makes sense when you watch it. Anyways, there are a few subplots introduced throughout the film, including the introduction of characters who are able to look at these monsters and not die and force other people to look. There's also a little end-of-the-world romance and a lack of compassion in the fact that Malorie refuses to give the kids names and literally calls them boy and girl. I thought this film was slightly above average, so I won't spoil it too much, and let's just go ahead and hop into the review. Story, I give a 4. I genuinely loved the premise. For those of you who have seen it, this film was similar to A Quiet Place, with the focus being on sight instead of sound. Now, I know that is a gross overgeneralization, but there are some similarities. Generally speaking, I'm a fan of the end-of-the-world survival films when they are done right. There were some cheesy elements to this, but overall, it was well done. Writing, I give it a 3. It was good, not great. Some scenes went on for way too long, and a lot of it was very predictable. Acting, I give it a 3. Most of the performances were solid, but a few were meh at best. To me, there were definitely a handful of cringeworthy and cheesy moments. We do get to see how a relatively diverse group acts in different survival modes, which I guess is kind of cool. Cinematography, I give it a 4.5. To me, this was by far the best part of the film. Intense and intimate, bold and breathtaking. Bravo. Directing, I give the directing a 3.5. Great story, okay script, good enough performances with a very predictable storyline, and only a somewhat fulfilling ending. It was beautifully shot and mostly fun, so there is that. Overall, I give it a 3.5. Great for an at-home watch. You won't be disappointed, though you may be left wanting a little bit more. So there you have it. Another film, another review. Be sure to click that like and subscribe button, and let me know what you think in the comments below. See you next time on Taj & Film Chill Reviews. Watch this trailer.
Where are you? Please don't take my children. Please don't take my children! How have you been feeling? Have you been sleeping any better?
Oh, rough. Then again, I never slept well before this condition.
Condition? It's called pregnancy. It's okay to say it out loud. Something's happened.
Can you just please drive?
Did you see something? Come inside!
What's going on?
People describe seeing an entity that takes on the form of your worst fears.
Oh my God.
What are you looking at? What did you see? What is wrong with you? Please stop it!
We can't stay here.
Every contact we have had with the outside has brought us death.
Your kids, they deserve hope.
Every single decision I have made has been for them. You're going on the trip now. It's going to be rough.
Hold on!
If you hear something in the woods, you tell me. If you hear something in the water, you tell me. But under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
Did you hear that?